Look at this cool model that's in here, right? Look at this. Let's zoom in here. I'm gonna go first person. So Fifth Spatial here modeled this little setup in here. It looks like an actual convention setup. That looks really cool. And he also modeled our achievement or the collector's badge that y'all bought. The rock badge that spins. Looks really dope. Looks super realistic. Uh, the models that are in here, they're not quite as, but they're also really cool looking over at the photo booth. But if you look at the actual video on the NFT, the animation, it looks super realistic, shiny, beautiful. All right, we already have a giveaway going, but I'm gonna add extra entries to it. And in the meantime, if you wanted to tell us about what you do, yeah, we got you on the screen here. That's awesome.
Yep, seems to get gotten things all set up. Thanks, and awesome to see all you guys here. So we're a pretty young collection, I would say. Fifth Spatial is sci-fi themed collection of collectibles that are digital and also physical. So all of our NFTs are on the WEX blockchain, and we have all our official information and official website. All of that is hosted on the on the Hive blockchain. So sort of trying to bridge the two communities.
Mm-hmm. So your NFTs are here on Wax, and then but you other content you say is on Hive. What is exactly is on Hive? Like,
Uh,
do you write on Hive? Do you blog and stuff?
yes, all the info. I will give you guys a bit of a tour
Awesome,
later.
awesome. Sounds good.
So yeah, it's sort of digital trading cards. You see some on the shared screen. I see there's a bit of delay when I switch things up. So the goal of the collection, first and foremost, is to have something that is fun to collect and fun to, we have these packs that's supposed to be fun to open with really scarce stuff. We have both virtual items like NFTs, obviously, and also physical cards. You saw a preview on the other screenshot. I'll see if I can switch to the next one, see if it updates. One more. There we go. So here's a sample from our last set that we actually launched on the NFTOPIA 3 at the end of July. So yeah.
That's awesome. Anybody got questions? Throw them at them. So we're looking at some really cool 3D items, and it's going to be limited physical cards. Are the cards just for collector's items, or, any anything else going on with it? You got any kind of game or anything to do with them, or is it just these cards?
Yes, it would be awesome to do a game at some point or something like that. Honestly, this is a one-man
Yeah, I
one-man
gotcha.
operation. So for now, collectibles is what I do, and trying to build sort of a lore and backstory around everything. But time only goes so far. So the one of the behind backstories, sorry that I'm stumbling a bit, is that I'm learning various software like Blender, for instance, which is the software I use to create all these things, at least the motives and stuff. So this is sort of a learning experience also, a way to apply what I'm learning to something concrete. So I find that to be, yeah, a very good way for me at least to learn and to keep pushing myself to do new things.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a cool
So
way. Yeah. Oh, so you modeled that scene, huh? Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. You're self-learning the how to use Blender and how to make models. I think it's really neat. You can use it
yeah,
for a variety of things. You can make art scenes like this where you model something and then do all the lighting and everything, make it realistic, do a shot, or you can use 3D models the way, like in the metaverse right here. In the future we may
yeah,
have items and skins and stuff. I think it's really neat to be able to model well.
exactly. Yeah. So this picture here is, I will not take the whole credit for it. This is actually an experiment I did. I wanted to do something with the Hive logo, just to create some cool wallpaper that the community can use. So what I did was I used the Stable Diffusion to generate an image.
Oh, yeah,
See
this is cool. Behind the scenes, y'all. This is awesome. So what
and
program are you in now? Is this Blender
this
or
is Blender, yeah.
okay?
So this here is basically just a screenshot. So
Mm-hmm.
so what I did was and this is also sort of what I do with what you're gonna see in a minute. Uh, I made the image with I generated the image with Stable Diffusion, and then I matched the perspective, right? And then I can add in these planes to cast shadow and match up the sun position and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that really
So
elevates it when you add. Yeah, see now you see a basic models, which is also cool. But then when you're adding in this lighting, the proper lighting and shadowing and all that, it makes it rendered as realistic. Which
yeah, yeah.
that's what's making all this look so good.
So I figured I would give you guys a bit of a tour on how I work to create these motives. Let's see here.
Quick shouts to our raid. Nuvo with the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Obviously, we're still here in the metaverse if you wanted to come to Fifth Spatial. Thank you.
I'm curious to see how fast this stuff loads. Okay,
We're seeing it. I mean, it's a little lag, but it's fine. A little choppy. Yeah, that's awesome.
so here I basically I like to take photos. So this is a photo I took this autumn. I think just a month ago or something. So the way I try to, you see all these perspective lines going here. So what I try to do is to match the perspective, and then I created artificial water where the water is, right? And then I can add objects on top of that, and if I turn on rendered mode, you'll see how that reflects in
Oh, so
the fake water.
you got a real photo, and then you simulate water on the surface there, and then that way your reflection and stuff will work off of that.
Exactly. So if you look at the picture that is on my stand in the booth,
Mm-hmm.
that would be the finished rendered version of this.
Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah.
So
So now, yeah, you see like a reflection in the water. That came because he put a fake water on top of it to be able to.
yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
Yeah, this is cool.
So that's basically it, and then I render it out, and then of course there is some after work with in Photoshop and After Effects stuff also.
Mm-hmm. So you're using a bunch of different programs in here. You got Blender, Stable Diffusion, After Effects, and Photoshop, huh? What else?
Yeah, that I would say that are the main ones, I think.
Nice.
Yes.
I use After Effects as Photoshop. and
right?
render as one frame. That's how I do it because I only have
After
one program.
After Effects is pretty amazing. I had never touched it until I think
Oh,
July or something.
nice. Have you tried using any of the newer 3D workflows in After Effects?
I have not, but I have seen some videos and it
Yeah,
seems
I
pretty
was
cool.
learning. Oh, sweet. Yeah, there's our badge right there.
Yeah. So I initially planned for it to have just a hole, for the common one. But I
Yep.
agree that that would have been a little bit boring.
We like the gemstone, yeah, and suggested
Yeah.
silver, gold, diamond. And man, they look like that material. The diamond really shines like a diamond, which is beautiful.
Yeah, and we had some additional, did some experimentation with different. Oof. Yeah, you see, my computer is 15 years old. I think my graphics card is at least 10 years old.
Wow,
It's on my list to
that's even more impressive that
make a
you're
upgrade, but
pulling this off with that. Then
yeah, I'm impressed too, to be honest. So yeah, had one of the yeah, I can't find it. But yeah, this order right here from you guys was super cool to be asked to do.
awesome, glad. Yeah, we do. Anybody listen? Anybody's open to it. Any artist is open to design our achievement badges, and then we put the credit in the attribute, and that way our badges are different every time and celebrates other artists. Because if we were to try to do them all ourselves, that'd be it wouldn't be nearly as good. I love how there's various artists that are doing these. So, and and this was a great one. Oh, here's your
Yeah,
booth
that's
setup. Sweet.
yeah. So here basically just made some really low poly versions of the stuff that's in the collection, right? And exported it out. And as it turns out, it's pretty easy to import it. So for the next event, if you are a creator and have a booth at the next event, you can make a note. I won't have time to do it for lots of people, obviously, but it would be cool
Oh,
to
that's
help somebody
fun.
out.
Yeah, in
Help
January, if
somebody
we
out with something.
we'll probably use Frame again. So he's saying that if any project wanted a model in their booth based on their project, granted he can't take a whole bunch, but if anybody wanted to ask him, he could model you something up, and that's awesome.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be that much of an effort. This didn't take a very long time, actually.
Well, it looks super realistic. I want to like this stuff interests me a lot. I've wanted to do
It
learn
gets even,
how to model and stuff, but I also want to learn how to code, and I also want to, there's no time
yeah. Tell me about
to do
it.
everything you want. So, but this is really neat.
So here's with proper lighting also. Yeah, it's a bit dark in the scene actually. Anyways,
Yeah, and then you're doing still arts, which is great, but like this is kind of how you would go with do VFX too for video. That's how you would do special effects in video. You'd model everything up in a little scene like that and then animate it for every shot, and that's how it works.
yeah, I'm just gonna try to show off some stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a little bit slow, I think. The animation is a bit too fast. Okay, how am I doing with the time?
We got about 10 minutes. You're fine. Show us, show
Okay.
some different arts and things. Any questions? Throw them in the chat. Funkin' Crypto, AMD or Intel? Your computer is probably really old. It's not Intel, right?
Yeah, I think it's Intel.
Yeah.
No, it's AMD. Right. Okay, so a little bit about our latest drop that actually went live at the beginning of this event. At the last NFTOPIA, we did this free sticker pack giveaway that we made 213 packs in total, I think, one sticker in each. So for this new series that has these packs right here, the only way to get them is either that you purchase packs in the previous series. Hint, there are still 49 packs left of the 252 packs that were minted. Or you can get them by blending stickers. So that's the only two ways to get them. Oh, and also, actually, I'm not putting that in writing, but anyone that join our Discord and verify their Wax wallet will also get a free pack.
Boom! There's more freebies. Go into Discord, verify it, get a free pack.
That's all you got to do. And we also have a that haven't really been made yet, but we're doing a NFTOPIA only NFT post the event that you can fill out a whitelist form for in the in our link page.
Mm-hmm. So if
Yep.
you click on the booth link, that's when you'll get. That's where you can get all the links, including the Discord right here. Sweet.
Yep. Okay, and finally, just a little tour about. I said I was going to mention something about our Hive page, and also I can showcase our Nifty Blocks page as well. So in our blends overview, you see how you can blend for the packs. And then these packs, they contain, I actually can put that up also. Sorry that this is a bit disorganized, you guys.
Oh, no worries. This whole thing is chill. The whole event is chill.
Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah, so here is.
I see people
Sorry.
at the bottom right joining your Discord. Love it. Thank you all.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so these packs, they contain these fragments, and they can also contain this, all of these things actually. The anomalies are super rare, so I don't think there are 2 that have dropped so far. I haven't really checked so much today, but and then if you get these ancient marks, these golden tokens, sort of, they will be able to, if you get those, you will be able to blend those for a physical card later that you can get shipped to anywhere in the world. So yeah.
Awesome. Doing all sorts of cool things here.
I guess.
Exactly. Now we're on Hive. Tell us about what. Show us some of your Hive stuff. We talked about Hive yesterday at the AMA. Numerous people said they learned a lot, so I love that. People that haven't heard of Hive and how anyone can write stuff and earn. I'm going to start soon too, so I think the whole thing is really awesome platform. So
Right.
and I like that you're doing things on both. That's great. That's great. We're talking about starting like a Wax community on Hive.
Yeah, that would be so cool. Really. It would be great to see more of the Wax community on Hive, because honestly, I think the two communities go together
Oh
like a
yeah.
glove.
Oh yeah. They work really well together. That's why there's some projects like Crypto Shots that's doing both.
Yeah,
Lexi asked, "Do I just verify in the Discord? Is that it?" Yeah, right.
yeah, that's all you need to do
Cool.
using the honeycomb system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what you're looking at now is is the website of the project. You can see that the URL is starting with peakd.com. That is not the only, but a front end for the Hive blockchain. And then you have dash at fifth spatial, which is basically our domain on Hive. So what's cool about Hive is you have free transactions, basically. Doesn't cost anything to do a transaction, and you can store text immutably for free forever. So when I make a post here, it is always hosted. I don't need to pay anyone because it's stored on the blockchain itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically this is the website/blog of the project where you can, all the big important updates, all the details are put. So here is a rundown of the entire first series, some lore and backstory if you're interested in reading that, how the initial drop will happen. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit talking a bit ahead of the image here.
Oh, we
Little bit
have our
fast.
giveaway ending. I guess it's probably like, oh yeah, 18 seconds. Well, we'll announce winner soon. Carry on.
Yeah, so that is basically it. If you guys, if anybody is interested in joining Hive or have questions about that, I'll be happy to help with anything on that regard. I've been present there for more than 6 years, I think.
Oh wow.
So I know my way around.
Yeah,
And
excellent.
if you,
I might hit. Well, granted, Sniper also does, but I might hit one of you guys up.
for sure,
Uh, yeah, and they told us yesterday, like all the Hive users are open to help. Even Crimson Clad, who's so busy doing stuff, she was like, "Oh yeah, DM me. I'll get you a free account." So there's
for
no
sure.
barrier if you're trying to get. Just holler at one of them and they'll hook you up. Awesome. Any other questions before we booth hop? Right now's your chance. It's awesome seeing everybody piled into the booth. I really like that with our cool avatars. I'm gonna hit another screenshot too. Somebody's got the cam on. Is that Atlas Drawers? The cam pops in right next to you. There you go. Nice. Nice.
Well, thanks to everybody for stopping by. Awesome to have you.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks for listening. I'll get to work distributing some free packs, I guess.
All right, there you go. There you go. Also in the chat, we see that Fourth Wall, where we just were, put his drop at zero point 0.1 wax now. Hopefully, it doesn't get as botted. If it's capped, though, it's still people can still just claim a whole bunch that way. But or rather, it's one per account. But anyway, it's there. Oh, three per account. It's there now. I'm gonna drop it in here too. It kicked out when you went to Discord. Lexi says, kicked you out. Do you mean it just crashed, or do you mean you were actually kicked out? All right. Our next stop will be Skatecoin. Skatecoin. Unfortunately, Love Handles from Skatecoin told me that something came up with him too, and he can't make it. But I'll just look at Skatecoin stuff and the drop that he's got. So thank you very much. Might possibly anybody that wants to know more or wants to learn about a hive or even 3D modeling, he'll help. Or if you want your own model modeled for your project, he'll help. That's awesome that we have somebody. Hey, people are applauding too. That's right. Hold down Z to applaud. That's what's up. There we go. And yeah, again, thank you. Oh, Waffles Cake popped in. What up? Thanks for doing the badge. It's awesome. It looks great. I love your setup in here. It all looks great. And I'm sure in January we'll see more models around that you've put together. That's also great.
Thanks so much. That's much appreciated.
All right. All right. Let's Let's meander. Meander!